What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay Rene for Prison Ride Radio. I hope that you're doing well. On the phone this evening, we got a brother whose name is Rico. We're going to talk to him about what he got going on, how he's been doing since being, on this side of the G wall, and more about UFD. So let's get right into it. Hey, bro, how you doing?
How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right. I can't complain. I appreciate you for taking this time to chat with me.
No problem at all.
All right, so get the people, tell them a little bit about yourself and where you from.
Hey, everybody, how everybody doing? My name is Rico. Originally from Washington, D.C., but I moved upstate New York when I was around, 13, 14. And I currently reside in Schenectady, New York.
Okay, shout out to both D.C. and New York. So I know that you were formerly incarcerated. I want to say, welcome home, first and foremost. So
Thank you.
yeah, for sure, you're welcome. So how long was you behind the G wall?
10 years, 3 months, and 14 days.
Damn, and how long you been home, bro?
I've been home since December 26, 2019, which is about 18 months ago.
Okay, well, definitely welcome home again. So
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome. So how has, what have you been up to since you've been out, and how's life been treating you?
I would say life is honestly like a roller coaster. It'd be up, down, but I have the discipline now to really persevere and fight through any obstacle I have to go through. So for the most part, I just really much been working. My goal is to more so accumulate enough funds so I don't have to work enough, so I don't have to work as much, so I can put some of the personal plans I have in my own into fruition.
Right. Maybe you want to become like an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I mean, ultimately down the line, but I wrote some books while I was in prison. I still have to type everything out and get it published. I will publish everything myself, but I gotta type my books out and everything. I'm not gonna lie, I've been procrastinating in a certain area, but I'm just trying to take things one step at a time right now.
See, I didn't even know that you wrote books. How many books have you written?
I wrote 5 books.
Wow. So what got you interested in writing?
When you were in prison, it was I don't know, writing just helped me so much, because when I write something, it's I'm God. Anything I want to happen can happen. I'm literally God. If I want a person with 12 arms and a head shaped like a taco with dog legs, that's what it's gonna be.
Right. Okay. So it's the creativity of it all.
Creativity of it, I just enjoy it. I think I'm a good storyteller. I got a good imagination. I enjoy doing it.
Well, I'm going to have to definitely check them out once you get them, published and stuff. That's really awesome. So I had, how I got connected with you was through Dontie Mitchell. He said that, he was telling me about UFD, and he says that, you're a part of that, and a lot about it. So let the people know what UFD stands for and exactly what they're trying to accomplish.
Okay. Well, to give a brief history of UFD, it was founded by a family, Sakibu. I met that family when I was about 19 years old, and I knew I wanted to change my life. I knew I needed something different, but I really just didn't have any direction at all. I was whatever do, okay? I don't want to walk around trying to portray me a street thug no more. What step do I take? What I do? And UFD actually was the perfect thing for me. UFD stands for the Uzuma Fraternal Dynasty. It's more or less the ultimate goal is, granted, we obviously isn't there yet, is to accumulate a million or more. It could be white, black, minorities, all consolidated together a big networking chain from people. For example, we're trying to And it'd be like, all right, say me, I want to publish my books.
Okay.
Now, we can go through UFD. We got somebody who works for a distribution company, or we got somebody who might be a director or something, so they might help me get my book into the theater. And just one networking chain, all put consolidated together with like minds in order to help each other.
Damn. Yeah, that's a dope concept. I really was like wowed by it when he and I was talking about it. Now you said like how you started that, you said that it kind of like came in your life at a great time because you was a knucklehead. What you meant by that?
And then one time my phone broke out.
It's all good. You said that it came into your life at a time that you needed it. What did you mean by that?
Like I said, I was a kid. I was really young. Like, I didn't have any direction. Like, I had, like, 9 years left to go in prison. Mm-hmm. And I knew I wanted to change. I knew I literally had no direction. Like, when you go to prison, don't get me wrong, they offer things to you if you want to rehabilitate yourself. But overall, the negative things outweigh the positive by landslide. Like, it's so easy to join a gang and stuff like that, to find those type of people. And most young people usually gravitate towards what they know.
Right.
Like, but I knew I wanted to change. I met I found me at the perfect time. And it definitely paid dividends, honestly. So I know from being UFD and being a found me that I will never return to prison.
Wow. Now that's a mouthful right there. So that just goes to show that the foundation of it is really, solid, and it's having the outcome that it's looking to have. So I'm not sure if you heard about this, but you know that he's having a hard time right now as far as being able to create this and share it with others. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's definitely it's a hard time for him because he has like a work ethic like I've never seen before. Mm-hmm. Like his way his mind work, way his mind work, and I've never met a person in my entire life, never read about nobody in my entire life that works as hard as he do. Mm-hmm. And the majority of his work goes towards UFD.
Right.
On not on the lawsuits and stuff that he's won over the years, even his law work, fighting for freedom. All those things have honestly come secondary to UFD.
Right. I noticed that about him too.
Yes, that's always first. Like, he'll talk about other stuff, but he'll always somehow get back to UFD. And the problem is, like, the reason why we haven't succeeded to the level as we should on the outside, because I spent time with him, found me, like, don't get me wrong, like I said, but it wasn't enough time really for him to really teach me how to really be the person that really organized, to be able to have faith that I can actually do this as a leader or something like this from the outside.
Right.
I simultaneously adjusting to society.
Right.
Like my mindset was like when I came home, I tried to help him and stuff like that. Help us, not him.
Right.
But it's like I kept disappointing him because it's like I said, this world moves so fast.
Yeah. Reintegration can be a lot. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's difficult. Like, you know what I mean? I have no doubt in my mind about he'll be able to deal with all this when he comes home. Like I said, he's like mentally just built, equipped definitely to deal with certain things. I'm making no excuses for myself or whatever, but
yeah, I can dig it. So before go ahead, bro.
Huh?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, I almost cut you off.
Yeah, like just like, but. That'd be the main thing. But even the connections he made, even while inside, just from sheer persistence, like the people he met that has helped him, will help him in the future. It's just amazing. Like,
yeah, we're definitely gonna do our part to try to assist him with everything that he's trying to do. So I want to ask you one more thing, bro, before I let you go. please give a shot of encouragement or some words for a brother or sister that might have just came home from being behind the G wall, and they facing the reality of the free world.
I say number one thing is number one, I think you have to be patient. Like, you gotta understand that the main problem a lot of people have with returning to prison and a lot of recidivism rate is high is because you come out of here, you're a grown man. Everybody you ever knew, you see these guys, all right, these guys, you do that a long time ago, these guys got Beamers, these guys got Benzes, they messing with these Instagram girls, they got all this jewelry, they got all this chain. Now you come home, you're like a newborn baby again. Right. So you talk about the majority of the jobs that are hiring felons, like you get you a job paying $16, $17, $18, that's some good money for a person straight out of jail. But if you a person say you were a person that was selling drugs and robbing people and had a lot of money, you get home before you went to prison. Now you come home, you making $600, $700, $800. I mean, why that should be good to a person that had none? I ain't good to a person like that make that a day or half a day.
Right. In a matter of moments. Right.
Yeah, so trying to adjust that, like, damn, how am I going to survive off of that? You can't worry about what other people are doing. Just know that if you stay focused and be disciplined, it'll take longer, but you'll be able to have everything that those other people have.
Right. That's awesome advice. Solid advice, bro.
Exactly. That's the number one thing. Be patient. It'll all come to you. Things will come to you. You just work hard. Just remember, when you in there, you're working for 12 cents an hour.
Right.
There's no risk worth taking when you can potentially lose your freedom at the end of it.
Right.
It's a gamble. It's not worth it when you think about it. It never adds up.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's damn true. So, you got any last minute shout outs?
Nah, no shout outs, but no shout outs, nothing like that, man. Just free and found, man.
That part.
UFDs. That's all I got to say.
Alright. Well, I appreciate you.
No problem. You have a good day, beloved. We appreciate you for everything.
Alright, thank you. I take that love. Alright.